Well, it's time for some more TikTok tea. And we're talking about Scott D. Henry again. Sorry, guys. I know y'all love him. I think he's a nice guy, too. But I gotta say, I'm a little disappointed. So, yeah, Scott's selling an MLM. Imagine that. So he's taking some heat for this last post where he's obviously promoting his Ketotones MLM system. I guess he met a bunch of people in Cabo for like a sales meeting or whatever it is they do. I was like, oh, dang, Scott, not an MLM. Don't do it. Don't do it. With all the opportunities he could have, he, in my opinion, picked the worst one out there. Don't do MLMs. They're crazy. You never make any money. Now, Scott will probably make money because he's going to be at the top of the pyramid. So all you people that sign up underneath him, maybe the first row will make money with Scott. The rest of you, no, you're not going to make any money. You're going to spend money to make money, and then you're never going to make that money back. People that know me know I own two businesses of my own. Both are very successful. So if you all want to know how to make money without doing this stupid MLM stuff, let me know. I've got videos on here on how to sell on Etsy. So, but I'm digressing a little bit. I'm very passionate about it because there are great ways to make money that don't involve MLMs. So yeah, I'm really disappointed that this is the way Scott chose to go. I've seen quite a few duets taking him to task over this. And for the fact that he's with all these people and nobody's wearing a mask, nobody's social distancing. If you look at some of the comments I put on there, you can see that Scott says that every one of them, all of them were tested before they got there. Now, come on, that's just crazy. Even if every single person there was tested before they got there, it doesn't matter because you could have got it since you got tested. In the horse world, we know better because we joke all the time about pulling a Coggins test on a horse. Just means the horse wasn't sick when the test was pulled. Doesn't mean the horse didn't get sick after. Same thing with COVID. So yeah, I'm shocked at that too, that these people would do such a big get together and not wear masks and not social distance. Seems really irresponsible. And I know y'all are like, he's club positivity. I get it. I think he's a nice guy. I think he's done a lot of good things. But I think somehow he's getting off the path here. Like I always say, there's not a thing wrong with making money. Everybody has to make money. But there's better ways to do it. There's more ethical ways to make money than MLMs. I feel like he's kind of got a captive audience because these people on TikTok, man, they think he's the cat's meow. So there's many of them that will just do whatever Scott Henry tells them to do. And that's not his fault. That's their own fault for doing that. But I have no doubt that he knows he has this kind of power. And I'm sure whoever talked him into selling these MLMs probably told him that. I mean, I just have no doubt about it. The comments are really interesting, though, because you see some people just slamming this lady for daring to question Scott D. Henry. And then you have other people saying, yeah, I knew it was going to be something like this. I think one of them was really interesting that says, wow, this is what all the buildup was to. Which is kind of how I felt because it was like this buildup and he's going to stay home and now he doesn't have to go work his construction job away from his children anymore and everybody's so happy for him and then then it's an MLM. What a disappointment. Yeah, it's just not good. And then there's another video he just did. He had taken somebody kind of to task. He duetted somebody the other day and I was shocked because it was not nice, and I almost did a video about it, but it wasn't enough to do a video on. But it wasn't the normal Scott Henry, because he wasn't his nice self in it. He's pretty snippy. So now he's done an apology video saying that he didn't mean to come off snippy like that. So now he took the other video down. See, I knew I should have got a picture of it. I think maybe all this success is stuff's probably getting to him a little bit. I mean, I do recognize that he was just a normal person that got famous on TikTok. So his world's gone through a lot of changes rather quickly. So I think his head's probably swimming with all this stuff going on. And let's face it, it could get heady to get that many people following you and loving you and cherishing you. I just hope that he remembers to stay humble. I hope he remembers to be nice to people, and that this glimpse we got of the not so nice Scott the other day isn't what he turns into. Or maybe that's what he was all along. None of us really know. This is what I keep saying. You don't really know these people on TikTok. I hope he is who he says he is, but I get a feeling there's a little more to him than what we've seen. And we're getting little glimpses of it. I'm still pretty shocked, though, that all these people would get together and not wear masks and not distance and say they were all tested for COVID. That's some crazy stuff right there. And then to post a TikTok of it and think nobody's going to say anything? You think nobody's going to question why there's no one wearing masks, no one social distancing? That's pretty crazy. I know there was another comment, too, that said something about, we don't have COVID in Cabo, so don't be bringing it here. You probably have COVID in Cabo now. I don't know. Maybe they're truly all... I hope nobody there has it, but the chances are somebody there has it. And chances are, with them all being that close together and crowded together, if somebody did have it, now many people have it. I think people are putting their guard down at the wrong time, because this is just the right time of year for COVID to go crazy again. The kids are going back to school because the schools are caving to pressure. So now we're going to have, we always get a lot of illness when the kids go back anyway. And then you got COVID lurking there. And you know what they're saying, it's going to be a double whammy if people get the flu and get COVID. So that would be really bad. So yeah, I think the timing's really bad to do it this time of year when a lot of things are reopening right now. School's going back. And now you got this big group of people meeting and not wearing masks or social distancing. I do think it's very irresponsible. But I guess we'll find out. Because I'm sure it will make the news of people that went there come down with COVID. I hope they don't. I would never wish that on anybody. So anyway, that's our TikTok tea for today. Thanks, guys. Have a great night.